The NNSCRA Offline and Online Racing at its best presents Speed World. Stop number 11 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us back to Charlotte Motor Speedway, where we were last here for the Winston All-Star Race here, All-Star Race. Well, we're back here for the real main event at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The longest of them all, the Coca-Cola 600, as we're set for 60 laps of action on this mile-and-a-half racetrack in the middle of downtown Concord, North Carolina. As we're here today for some great racing. And if you saw the Winston All-Star Race here on the same track, well, you know you're in for some great racing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Here's your starting lineup for this event here on the pole at 176 miles an hour. It is Reggie Fogelman, his first pole of the season. He's alongside Kyle Matthews in car 25, the Kodiak Chevrolet. Row 2 has Keith Batson in car 28, the Texaco Haviland Ford, and number 31, Alex Hawkins in the Hardee's Chevrolet, car 31. Here, one of the rookies to watch here today at Charlotte here. He practiced strong as well, too. Third row is Ryan Brommer in the Oregon Pest Control Chevrolet Ford, car number 9. He's alongside number 1, Trent Dunham, the Skull Classic Ford. Row 4 is Joshua Osborne in car number 8, the Ray Bestis Ford. He's alongside number 23, Eric Sadler, another strong rookie in the Smokin' Joe's Ford. Fifth row has car 40, Michael Turner in the Kendall GT1 Pontiac, and number 4, Eric Monaco in the Kodak Film Chevrolet. He's sits alongside. Next row down has number 71, Matt McIntyre, who won the Winston Open that qualifies way under the 600, qualifying his way under the All-Star Race, I should say. He's in the STG Chevrolet, car number 71, and beside him, number 26, Quaker State Ford. It is Daniel Voiles. He has number 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Next row down is number 16, Ali Liara, the Family Channel Ford, and number 42, Bryce Egan, another one of the guys to watch here today. In fact, a lot of the rookies are some of the ones to watch here today here at Charlotte, as they've been fast as of late. Next row down is Emmanuel Harden, the Fingerhut Ford, car number 98, and number 5, Phil Parker in the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. Next row down is number 18, Nathan Orman, who won the season at Martinsville, the Interstate Battery Chevrolet. Beside him, number 22, Dylan Poteet in the Maxwell House Pontiac. Next row down is number 19, Carson Gum, who won the last race on the tour at Sonoma, the last points race that is, at Sonoma, California, the Hooters Ford, car 19, and beside him will be number 43, Nathan Hudson, who won at Richmond this season. Next row down is number 77, Laura Chung, the US Air Jasper Engines Ford, and she's alongside Caleb Fogler in number 24. He would like to do the same thing Jeff Gordon did with this very same paint scheme in the real 1994 Coca-Cola 600, and now let's take that car to victory lane. He's got quite a ways to do it from back there, though, however. Next round is number 30, number 30, I should say, Zachary Fitzwater in a Pennzoil Pontiac. He won the season at North Wilkesboro. And beside him, Jessica Shelton, the number 11 Budweiser 4. She had that tremendous win in the Winston 500 at Talladega. Next round is number 33, Alex Miller, who got his very first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series victory at this track, but it was in the Meliella 500. He had a 600 win himself, too, as well, for sure. Joshua Sakuli sits behind him, sits next to him, I should say, the 27 McDonald's Ford. Next row down has a pair of Fords. Number 6, Seth Cohen, the Valvoline Ford, our second in-car camera. Beside him, number 15, the Quality Care Ford of Colin Cropley. He won at Bristol and Darlington this season. Next row down is our third in-car camera, Dylan Young in the Miller Genuine Draft Ford, car number 2. And number 12 sits alongside him, Destin Bowen. He's been fast as of late as well, too. Next row down is number 21, Quentin Moore, the Citgo Ford, the Daytona 500 winner. And beside him, number 10, Cat Batson, the Tide Ford. Then it's number 81, JT Bryant, the TIC Financial Systems Ford. And number 41, Mitchell Hodak, who had that great top fiver in Sonoma, the last race on the tour, the Meineke Mufflers Ford, or Chevrolet, I should say, car number 41. And then it's Cole Deaver, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, the winner this season at Atlanta. He sits on the inside of the next row down, and beside him, number 90, Wyatt Quayle. And starting shotgun to build would be number 75, Zach Winkle, and number 7, Paul Minnick, sitting shotgun to build a pair of Fords. Paul Minnick driving the Excite number 7 and number 75 car Zach Winkle. His sponsor is Factory Stores of America. So here's the command to fire the engines for the Coca-Cola 600.
Drivers, start those engines!
Command given the party engines. There's just racing here today. Here you got the Darrell Waltrip colors and the Ken Schrader colors on the front row. Pair of Chevrolets. Ready for racing here in the Charlotte Motor Speedway. As Pete Charlie's field a bit rough for the pace lap. We're back for the green flag right after this. Pace car about to come up on the pit road here. Out here as we have got Reggie Fogelman and Kyle Matthews, who won the season at Rockingham on the outside. The front row, and Alex Miller coming on the pit road. Apparently something wrong with the number 33 machine. In the meantime, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and girls. Problem, sorry for the number 33 car of Alex Miller. He is on pit road and they're taking a tire change on the number 33 machine. Getting all 4 tires and may as well fill it up with gasoline as well too. Speaking of which, as well too, pit stops. You'd expect to see some pit stops within the final 5 to 10 laps of this race here, because these cars do not go the whole way without a pit stop. And if you watch our last few 600s in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, you'll notice that pit stops usually change the complexion of this race as well too. Reggie Fogelman leads the first lap of the race here. The first lap at 162.582. The first lap of this race here. And here comes Keith Batson low side. He's got the inside lane for the top spot. Osborne in second position. Michael Turner trying for third in number 40 machine. And Keith Batson leads his first lap of the race here. And they're about to encounter Alex Miller. Alex Miller hoping to catch a first caution flag of the day. And very quick as well too, I might add, because they are closing fast on him here. Miller running only 170 miles an hour, and the rest of the field 180, and Osborne dives to the low side. Has the lead. He's got Michael Turner behind them. And Michael Turner dives to the inside lane. Osborne, squeeze right in between Turner, barely. Turner had to be wondering what was that all about, Josh, but nonetheless, Joshua does lead his first lap of the race here, and he leads the third lap. Lap speeds here in the draft usually over 180 mile an hour plus. They did detune the cars a little bit from the All-Star race as well too, expecting a longer distance here. The All-Star race, they gave it everything they got for that one. They had those cars, and I do mean wound up awfully tight. I'm talking over almost 190. I'm talking actually over 195 miles an hour a lap of Charlotte here in Charlotte in the All-Star race here, but they did detune the cars a little bit for the 600 though, expecting a longer distance, because you can't run a qualifying setup in the race as well too, because your engine will not last long obviously because of that. So about every one of the teams especially from the All-Star race here, they decided to detune the cars a little bit for the 600 as well too. But don't get me wrong, they still want to run quick as they can. Alec Liara now has the lead right now, but here comes Emmanuel Hartnett in a 98 car. McIntyre led the last time by, that's why I had his name. He led the last time by. Hartnett led the last time by. Here comes Nathan Ormond. Winner this season at Martinsville. Goes to the low side. Takes position away. He's got Carson Gunn looking for 2 in a row right there behind him. Colin Cropley, so far the only driver who's won twice this season so far. Lauren Chung dipping the low side, has position right now, and Seth Cole. Seth Cole makes right through the field, and there you're on board with Seth Cole in car number 6. Pushing Zachary Fitzwater to the top spot now. Pair of the Motor Oil Companies going for a position, going for the lead. Here, Zachary Fitzwater for Pennzoil, Seth Cole for Valvoline. Other in-car camera, Dylan Young right there behind Seth Cole right now in the more genuine draft Ford. Seth diving to the low side, looking to take position away from Zachary Fitzwater and Dylan Young decides to help Fitzwater, but to no avail. And Seth Cole with the push from Quentin Moore takes the lead away. So Quentin Moore in the sicko car. Now he goes low side of Seth Cole. Seth had to leave only briefly, but here comes Quentin low side. He'll take the lead away. He's got JT Bryant, and how about Cole Deaver moving his way through the field nicely? He started almost to the back. Started I think 30. I want to say 35th in the field, and is already up to second. And all this in 10.5 laps. Cole Deaver, who won as we mentioned on a mile and a half at Atlanta Motor Speedway, where we'll be heading back to for the season-ending Napa Auto Parts 500. And Deaver leads his first lap of the race here, but now Trent Dunham goes low. And how about a couple surprises? Alex Hawkins in 31 and Destin Boland in number 12 car. Destin Boland, you remember, made the All-Star race by virtue of a top 5 finish in the Open. We talked a little bit how fast that 12 car is with no sponsorship. I'll tell you what, that 12 car deserves a sponsor. I tell you what, if they get one, look out. That car's been awfully fast. Really, they don't have the results to show for it, but they've been showing some flashes this season for sure. If you have to get a win, but who knows? Maybe tonight we'll see what happens here. Kyle Matthews. Low side now unfolding for the top spot. Matthews dips low, takes position away. He's got Colin Cropley in the 15, Jessica Shelton in the 11, and the 24 of Caleb Fogler right there behind. Saw Daniel Boyle snuck up behind him in that Quaker State Ford. Sneak to the outside lane, and now Matthews, who won the All-Star race, by the way. In addition to his Rockingham win, Matthews looking to make it a clean sweep of the All-Star race and the 600 as well, too. And he would love to have that happen. The man from the state of Ohio led the last time by him, but now it's Cropley the top spot. But here comes that number 11, Jessica Shelton. Jessica winner at Talladega this season, the Winston 500. Caleb Fogler, as we've mentioned, driving the Jeff Gordon cars here, and he would like to do the same thing Jeff Gordon did in the real Coca-Cola 600 in 1994. And that was win with that same paint scheme. And Shelton leads her first lap of the night. And here comes Fogler. Has the lead right now, but here comes number 41, Mitchell Hodak. Meineke Muffler's Chevrolet to the low side pushes Fogler up the track. And Hodak with the foot down the throttle takes the top spot now, and he's got Joshua Sekuli and Bryce Egan behind him now. And Daniel Boyles went back down to the low side in the Quaker State Ford, and he takes position, and he'll side of the outside lane was not the best spot here, and he found an opening to the low side, and she jump on board now with Daniel Boyles. Boyles, another driver. He's had some good runs this season as well, too, to start things off the season. As we are nearing the halfway point of season 2, we're on race number 11. Halfway point will be the Pepsi 400 at Daytona, the 16th race of the season. An upcoming race on the schedule. We have the 600 going on right now. Next stop on the tour will be at the Monster Mile at Dover Downs International Raceway for the running of the FedEx 400. Well, I'm almost thinking of a new sponsor for that race right there, but we'll see. what I come up with when that race comes. But anyway, that Dover's next on the tour after this, and then after Dover will be on the second road course race of the season at Riverside, California, for the Budweiser 400, and then after that will be the Wix Filters 400 at Pocono Raceway, the Tricky Triangle, and then that's race number 14. Race number 15 will take place at Michigan Speedway for the Miller Lite 400, and then the Pepsi 400 at Daytona International Speedway under the lights for the 16th race of the season. That would be the halfway point of the season. I think Riverside is saying also that Hunt Brothers Pizza may be the sponsor of the second Pocono race. So we'll see when that time comes around. The second Pocono race will be the 17th race of the season, by the way, on the series. That will be after the 400 at Daytona. Daniel Boyles has lead right now with Phil Parker behind him in second position. Eric Sadler, the 23 car, no relation to Elliott nor Hermie, by the way, running in third position in that purple and kind of a goldenish yellow 23, the Smoke and Joe's colors. He now gets kicked up to the high side by Ryan Brommer. Brommer dives low on Parker. Tries to take position away, and he'll do so right there. He's got the push from the 4 car of Eric Monaco, the Kodak Film Chevrolet. Again, the 33 car of Alex Miller is not on the lead lap. He is in 38th position. One lap down. He would like to get himself back on the lead lap and hopefully catch a quick caution to get himself back on the lead lap. He's got the push from the 40 car of Michael Turner. 22 laps in the books, and we have 38 laps remaining here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And Michael Turner led his first lap by just a smidgen of a margin over Eric Monaco. And Dylan Young, the 2 car behind him, and the pole sitter Reggie Fogelman, car 17. Fogelman's never won in a series. Neither has Ryan Brommer, for that fact, too, nor Michael Turner. So it could be a big night for one of those drivers today. That's what it looks like. The field zooming by you at 180 miles an hour around Charlotte Motor Speedway. The fastest lap of the race so far, set by Joshua Sakuli at 181.427 miles an hour. In fact, the top 10 fast laps over 181 here at Charlotte. Remember, the pole speed for this race is 176 miles an hour. So it's kind of like Talladega and Daytona. They're faster in the draft here, and usually Charlotte. Whoa! Michael Turner got loose there got loosened up by Keith Batson in 28. And Keith will take the Texaco Haviland forward to the top spot. Down the left side goes Batson. Here comes 18 car. That's Nathan Ormond, who won the season at Martinsville. Ormond has lead Ali Liara in second position, in 16 car. Ali, a former champion in the series back when she was Johnny Gardner. Won a championship in season 8. And was also the first ever Daytona 5, and was also the first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series race winner back when she was Johnny Gardner as well too. In the season 1 Daytona 500, but Allie right now running in the leader right now. I was getting ready to say running 16th position. That's not where she's running. She's running as the car number 16 right now. Zach Winkle, car 75 up to second position now. The Factory Source of America Ford did not qualify all that well, but here he is in second position. Got Poteet behind him, Matt McIntyre, Carson Gum. And here comes Poteet down the low side. takes second position away as Liara led her first lap of the race. We're almost halfway home. Coming back this time over to complete the 29th lap at Charlotte. Down the inside goes car 71, Matt McIntyre, the STG Chevrolet, winner of the All-Star Open, by the way, too, the Winston Open. That race where the top 5 finishers get into the All-Star race, the last chance qualifier event, I should say. And Matt McIntyre trying to turn his season around, though. Remember the first 4 races of the season, he crashed. In the first 4 races of the season, I think the 5th one as well too at Darlington. And Matt said about around Atlanta or Darlington, things have got to change. And so far, so good for Matt. He's running right now, as we mentioned, up in his front of the pack right now. But here comes, he gets passed now by the 90 car of Wyatt Quayle in the Heilig Myers machine. You don't know what Heilig Myers is, but how Heilig Myers was. That was a furniture store, by the way. Used to have one in the town I live in, as a matter of fact, in Moorhead. Well, I'm not going to say where I live, but I actually have been inside of a Heilig Myers before. But Wyatt right now running in 3rd position, trying to take 2nd position away from Destin Boland as the 17 car of Reggie Fogelman leads his lap. So we're past halfway home, 32 down and 28 to go here at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Coca-Cola 600, and what has been a dandy race thus far, a real barn burner at Charlotte, as it usually is. We've been talking to how these cars raced in the All-Star event. Well, they are running about the same way right now, just trading the lead almost every lap of this race. And this race usually sees a high number of lead changes for sure. I will tell you how many lead changes we had at this event when we get to the next race on the tour at Dover. I will definitely tell you that for sure. Emmanuel Hartnett now takes the lead away from Joshua Osborne, as now here comes number 81. That is JT Bryant making his return to the series. He's not a rookie at all. He's raced in the series before. And JT's been kind of hot and cold this season, as has also the number 10 car, the one behind him, Kat Batson. Kat Batson, by the way, she is Keith's wife, by the way, too. Kat Batson is driving the Ricky Rudd colors this season. Trent Dunham and Jessica Shelton, Kyle Matthews, Phil Parker, Colt Deaver, all there behind Cat on the inside lane. Batson led the last time by. Now Trent Dunham goes low side, tries to take position away. He'll make the move to the low side. You got Ford side by side in a bit of a drag race there come off as they come through 3 and 4. Dunham pulls ahead. And here comes Shelton to the low side. He's going to try to make the move to the inside. Short at the line to lead that lap. But Shelton will take the lead as they go into turn number 1. Colt Deaver made a move to the peak to the low side of Phil Parker. But Cole thought better of it and said, nope, I'm not going to go 3 wide in turn number 1. So that would not have been a smart move. Yeah. 2 wide tricky enough at Charlotte, though. 3 wide, however, that's almost a certain wreck. Now Kyle Matthews has the lead right now as the Hendrick cars side by side now, the 25 and the 5. And yep, the third one's not far behind there. Caleb Fogler in the 24. They're behind Caleb. There he is, 24 car. Right there behind Quentin Moore in the 21 car. Fogler last time by clocked in 13th position as they come off turn number 4 now. As Cole Deaver goes to the top spot in the Dale Earnhardt colors. Fogler that time by clocked in 10th position, as he's now cracked the top 10. Laura Chung, second position. Here comes Fitzwater, car number 30. Zachary Fitzwater, the Pennzoil Pontiac. And he moves Laura Chung out of the way. Mitchell Hodak behind, and there's Morin Fogler as well, too. And Deaver leads his second lap in a row. And now Fitzwater moves Deaver up the track now as they come off turn number 2. Fitzwater, originally from Australia, down the low side there, dips down low on the man from Georgia. And yes, I do mean the state of Georgia, not the country Georgia, by the way. Anyway, Mitchell Hodak goes low side now as here comes Fogler. Well, the team of Fogler in the 24 and the 21 of Quentin Moore as they try to move the inside here. Moore looks low side, peaks low on Hodak, makes no move. And now Fogler shoves Moore up the track now, and Caleb says, I'm going through, and he goes low side now. JT Bryant behind him, and whoa, Bryant. And Fogler and Moore both crash. And took Zachary Fitzwater with him. The yellow flag's going to fly for the first time here today at Charlotte. And I say Quentin Moore, not the least bit happy with Caleb Fogler over that one. So caution number 1 flying on lap number 42. As we have now 18 laps to go here, and we'll take a look at what happened to cause the yellow flag to fly. Mitchell Hodak is your leader. Take a look as to what happened right there. There is Quentin Moore and Caleb Fogler. There's Fogler in the 24, Moore in the 21. Yeah, Fogler just moves Moore up the track. And Fogler pancakes the 21 car, and I thought we was going to have a big one right there when Fitzwater got in there, but everybody else played it safe right there. You see several cars get down on the apron of the track there. Jessica Shelton and Trent Dunham both almost nailed that 30 car. And there's the damage to the 24 car of Caleb Fogler. Was going for the top spot here at Charlotte. But alas, it all ends for him as the Jeff Gordon car is definitely on the record, as is the Pennzoil car of Zachary Fitzwater here. Michael Waltrip colors it on that machine. So caution number 1 flying on lap number 42. Will be back for the restart right after this. Lights are off on the pace car right there. 2 cars out of the race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway as the 24 car of Caleb Fogler and the 17 car of Reggie Fogelman with a header problem. He's out of the race as well, too. So tough break for the pole sitter for the event, Reggie Fogelman. And also tough break for Caleb Fogler in the 24. He had a tremendous run going on. And then all ended for him here today here at Charlotte. 36 cars left in the race here. 35 of them on the lead lap here. And give you the top 10 right now. Mitchell Hodak is your leader. Second is JT Bryant. Third is Laura Chung. Fourth is Ryan Brommer. Fifth is Joshua Sakuli. Sixth is Phil Parker. Seventh, Alex Hawkins. Eighth is Jessica Shelton. Ninth, Bryce Egan. 10th is Cole Deaver. 11th is Nathan Hudson. 12th is Kat Batson. Wyatt Quayle 13th. 14th right now is Eric Monaco. Seth Cole 15th. Keith Batson 16th. 17th is Nathan Orman. 18th is Matt McIntyre. 19th, Destin Bowen. And 20th is Trent Dunham. As the green flag's about to fly, we're back underway on lap number 47. We have now 14 laps remaining at Charlotte. Who wins the Coca-Cola 600? Well, you'll find out in that time. Average speed of the race here, the caution has brought the average speed down to 159.097 miles an hour. We were averaging about 175 miles an hour around that range before the yellow flag flew. Mitchell Hodak has never won in the series before. To see if he can do it here today. And neither as well. Ryan Brommer and JT Bryant, neither one has won as well too. So you got a lot of drivers with a lot of incentive per se on wanting to get a win here today. But drivers like Bill Parker and Jessica Shelton, they have won many times before in this series. So we'll see what happens here. Bryce Egan, another driver who's never won in this series, and he looks to get his first win as well too in the mellow yellow colors. He's got one of the big guns, Cole Deaver, behind him right now. Ryan Brommer out in front now coming to 11 laps to go this time by. as this will complete the 49th lap here at Charlotte. Parker's in second, Shelton third, Egan fourth. And here comes Jess to the low side now, and she's got Cole Deaver, shoves Egan up the track and brings Nathan Hudson with him. Two of the most iconic numbers in NASCAR. Nose to tail, the 3 and the 43. Deaver to the low side now. And 3 wide right there behind. That is... Oh, Seth Cole and Laura Chung and JT Bryant, 3 wide off turn number 2. This is not going to be pretty at all. And Chung is stuck in a sucker hole. She can't find a hole to get in front of the 98 car of Emmanuel Hartnett. 10 laps to go at Charlotte. Ooh, close corners racing. In turn number 1 here, Dylan Poteet. You can bet he's not going to let Laura Chung in there. Neither is Kyle Matthews, neither is Joshua Osborne. That did let Alex Miller in the inside line, though. And Chung says, well, at least I'm on the outside, at least I'm not in the middle anymore. Again, Alex Miller is a lap down, by the way, in the 33 car. He's in 36th position. Boy, that was not a pretty picture of that 3 wide right there here at Charlotte. Zachary Fitzwater all by himself in that number 30 car, damaged up hood and all. As Keith Batson now has the lead with 7 laps to go. Mitchell Hodak, top spot now in the 41 car. Seth Cole is second. Third is Hartnett. Third car in the inside lane. But Fitzwater's not far ahead, and they're closing up on him quick. So what are they going to do when they get to him? And Hodak gets stuck in the wall by Fitzwater. And whoa! And big problems in turn number 3 and 4. I knew that was going to happen when they caught up to the 30 car. And Mitchell Hodak is going to escape with the lead. Poteet's going to be second. Third is going to be Osborne. Fourth is going to be Matthews. Fifth is going to be Ormond and Dylan Young, Hudson, Deaver, Cropley, and Quayle, the top 10. JT Bryant, he was involved in the crash here. Zach Winkle. Alex Miller was involved. Matt McIntyre again, the 71 car is involved. Hartnett, Liara, Hawkins, Shelton was in it. And that 11 car pancaked a little bit. I think Quentin Moore was in as well too. Seth Cole, we saw him involved. Keith Batson. And I think this race is going to enter yellow as we are on lap number 57. No time like the present. See what happens to cause the yellow flag here. Bryce Egan was on pit road here. But it all involved started by this man, Zachary Fitzwater. We'll see what happened on the replay. And here's what happened off turn number 2, as you see right there. That's Zachary Fitzwater in the 30 car. And he originally stuffs the 41 car of Mitchell Hodak in the wall. And I thought right there that was going to screw Hodak's chances for the win right there. But then Seth Cole, all the while Seth Cole and Emmanuel Harden were 3 wide for the lead. And let's keep an eye on Heavens right here in this pack here. As we move to Seth Cole's view right there. Hartnett, I think, went down the Hartnett. I saw Hartnett go down the inside, in the apron of the track. And when that happened, I thought, uh-oh, here we go. And sure enough, Hartnett goes up the track right into Fitzwater and Seth Cole. And caused the big mess coming off turn number 4, where there Seth Cole gets right into Keith Batson, and then Hartnett gets into Alex Miller and into McIntyre. There's everybody else getting involved. There's Dylan Pote got sideways, and then everybody else is going to jump in right into this whole thing. There's Jessica Shelton gets scraped, so does Phil Parker, Alex Hawkins, Laura Chung, Bryant, Winkle was all involved in this whole deal, and boy, high marks to Joshua Sakuli. Well, I was going to say high marks to Joshua Sakuli and Decibel for avoiding the wreck, but that didn't happen. And then everybody else got involved too. There's where 3-1 right there to where Elia Liara got hit. Well, see right there, Liara's going to get hit by Alex Hawkins. She and Phil Parker use each other as a cushion. And then Hawkins drives right into Liara's car. This is going to slam the wall right here on the front stretch. Then takes Phil Parker with her. And here comes Bryce Egan. Right into the 16 car. He had nowhere to go. The rest of the field kind of mowing up Humpy Wheeler's grass at Charlotte. And Seth Cole and Keith Batson having to drag us back to the line. They were both involved in that earlier crash right there. And Keith Batson not at all happy with Seth Cole over that one as well too. As they were trying to avoid the 5 of Phil Parker. And we actually got a white flag restart as well too. We actually got that. Dylan Pote down the low side is going to take the lead away from the 41 car of Mitchell Hodak. I thought the race was over pretty much. But here they come off the 4th turn, and it's going to be Dylan Pote winning the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And there's the checkered flag here. Dylan Pote, your winner. Joshua Osborne is going to come home 2nd. 3rd will be Nathan Ormond. 4th goes to Dylan Young. 5th will go to Mitchell Hodak. 6th to Nathan Hudson. 7th position to Cole Deaver. 8th to Colin Cropley. 9th to Eric Monaco. And 10th position goes to Carson Gunn. We almost missed the whole final lap as well too. Because of those replays. We almost missed all that. Oh gosh, but Dylan Pote gets his first victory of the season as Kentucky sweeps the top 2 at Charlotte. Both Pote and Joshua Osborne, both from the state of Kentucky, and they bring home a top 2 finish in the Coca-Cola 600 here. Average speed 149.722. The average here today. Average speed, gave me average already there, 89 thousandths of a second the margin of victory in today's event. And we gave you the top 10 already here. Ryan Brommer with a solid finishing in 11th position. 12th goes to Eric Sadler. 13th to Kat Batson. 14th, Trent Dunham. 15th to Daniel Voiles. 16th to Michael Turner. 17th to Paul Minnick. Joshua Sekuli 18th. Kyle Matthews 19th. And 20th goes to Wyatt Quayle. Then Laura Chung, Destin Bowen, Seth Cole, Keith Batson, Alex Hawkins, Quentin Moore, Ali Yara, and Bryce Egan, the top 25. Or top 28, excuse me. Then 29th goes to Emmanuel Hartnett, the last car to finish on the lead lap, and Zachary Fitzwater finishes 30th, the last car to finish in the race, and he finishes a lap down. Cars out of the race here is Phil Parker, Matt McIntyre, Jessica Shelton, Zach Winkle, JT Bryant, Alex Miller, Caleb Vogler, and Richie Fogelman. Like I said, Josh, we almost missed the whole last lap of the race here. So we had a final lap restart at Charlotte. I thought the race was pretty much over with, seeing as what lap we were on. So, well, forgive me for that one. But anyway, it all worked out. We get to see Dylan Poteet take his first victory of the season here at Charlotte. I'm trying to think. I think we have had so far 10 winners in the first 11 races so far in the season. Just tremendous start to the season here in season 37, and so we'll see if we can make it 12. We'll see if we can make it 11 for 12 at Dover next race on the tour. If you like what you see, if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for shown, be sure to check out Seth Duracell Next Gen Cup Series and his NNSCRA Duracell Ultra Light Series, but the two main series on this channel. And if you want in on future seasons of the NNSCRA Duracell Next Gen Cup Series or the Duracell Ultra Light Series, be sure to get with Seth and he will get you going on that. And also check out our other channels from our NNSCRA community, including the We the Coasters channel, and a channel from Dylan Young and Kyle Matthews. If you are a roller coaster / amusement park fanatic, then We the Coasters is a channel for you. So that will do here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Congratulations once again to Dylan Poteet, the winner of the Coca-Cola 600. And for now, this is James Paulson, the production of the NNSCRA. Offline and online racing at its best. We will see you at Dover for the FedEx 400.